Hey there, fellow off-gridders. Those folks wanting to be off-grid or just looking for a piece of information or supporting me in any way. Thanks. Siphoning gas is the topic today. This is a siphon hose you get from the hardware store. You just bang it up and down inside of a gas tank or a drum to start the siphon. Make sure the other end is in your receptacle or your vehicle. I've got this going into my plow truck, coming out of a 55-gallon drum I have stored for a while, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Is a couple things. Always use stabilizer in your gas. I prefer that PRIG or Pre-G. They make a diesel version as well. And this gas has been sitting for probably a year and a half, maybe going on 2 years. I put stabilizer in it. I put, I think, a little bit of seafoam in it as well. And I'm cycling it through. I want to make sure it's fresh. So I am, sorry, I'm just getting a couple flakes of snow off of the lid here. I want to make sure it's fresh in that drum. So I'm cycling it through, putting it in the trucks. Like I said, a year and a half, 2 years, probably a little long. I only want to do about a year's worth of time on it with the stabilizer in it. So it's time to swap it out, mostly because it's been more of a pain in the butt to get to it and do it. I have the siphon. I want a hand pump, which I've got. I just don't have it set up, and it's got some rust on it that needs to be cleaned off. So I just haven't had time to do that. But the siphon hose that you buy from the store is usually not long enough. You'll see this splice right there. I bought some more tubing to make it the full length from the drum to the truck. And you also want to make sure, like if you have a drum like this, that you have enough tube to go all the way down to the bottom of the drum and get to the vehicle. So that's an important one. Access. You can see this one has been buried in a snowbank, covered up with a tarp for a while, and I have it close enough to the driveway to get into the trucks. So that's important. And then having the stabilizer in it, and maybe some octane boost if it's going to stay for a long time. You can throw some octane boost in the truck or car, give it a little bit of a bump. So that's probably what I'm going to do here as well. A little gas dryer, the heat in the red can, and some octane boost. But these trucks, these are pretty hard-working trucks, and they don't leave the property very far. Usually, the plow truck definitely, because I don't have it titled or registered at the moment. So it's just a short ride around here burning up gas. So the quality of it doesn't really need to be top notch right now, but I'm going to switch that up. So all the gas is just going to be good and try to cycle it through every year. The other thing was the gas prices. They just now started coming down a bit this past couple of weeks, and I sure as heck didn't want to pay double what I put into it if I didn't have to. So that's my own logic on that, but I want to have fresh gas, otherwise you're going to wind up hurting the engine or conking out because it'll have water in it or fouling, and you don't want to be stuck on the road or in an emergency situation with that. So to summarize my long-winded thing, make sure your siphon hose is long enough to reach your vehicles and all the way to the bottom of the tank. Preserve the gas with stable, or I like PRIG, lasts a little longer, and seafoam in there as well, and then a little octane boost or gas dryer if it's going to be like a year or more once you put it into the vehicle or the engine. That's about it. Just hey, this is what I'm doing today. I figured might as well throw a video out on it. It's part of living off grid and doing the thing. So this drum will get emptied out here, filling up a couple trucks, and then I'll take the empty drum into town when I make it in there and fill it up with some stabilized gas, and then stash it somewhere else on the property. Until next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.